Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from December 6th through the 8th, 2024. This is for Cancer. I almost said July. Last shuffle here for Cancer. Okay, so the July Cancers especially rise up. Like, okay, but behind the mask with the loving woman. This would tell me that this is, there's someone that is like, mm, not gender specific, right? This person is they're keeping a low profile around you. Their intention is to kind of like remain a low profile so they could stick around. They're very nervous um, about you seeing through them. I don't know what it is they're hiding, and they're nervous about something they may not want you to see. For some of you, this could be a very like a crush. Some of you could this could be a secret admirer. This person doesn't want you to see their pain. They may be hiding their pain from you. They may be trying to make everything sound beautiful. They're pulling on your heartstrings, trying to get you to, because I keep seeing a guitar, and I'm like, this person may be trying to weave a beautiful song around something very, very sad. If they were a song, they would be a country song, like a really sad one. The Devil, Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Fool. What they're trying to hide from you is their impulsive, neurotic paranoia, that the first thing that they jump to is the worst case scenario. They can't help it. They make a lot of decisions off of being inspired by fear. And this person is hiding this from you. They're very sad. They're very fearful of the unknown. I mean, very fearful. This may be someone who's a very straight lined A type personality. This is someone who Spirit is saying that they may be putting a lot of their fears or projecting a lot of their fears onto you. And Spirit wants to remind you that you don't have to prove yourself to this person. You don't have to say that everything's going to be okay, although you may feel compelled to, because this person may be a guilt tripper. I just need someone to tell me everything's going to be okay. You don't have to do that. Spirit is asking you to reflect on some things here. They're saying that unexpected things are going to come up, right? And this person's so fearful of it. I don't know, whoever this person is to you, they're not really giving the parameters of their relationship to you, but they're asking you to reevaluate your identity. When you're in this person's presence, is this person always pushing you to have to reassure all the time? And then on top of that, on top of reassurance, it's also pushing upon you the paranoia, like I've got to make sure that everything is in this space so that they are not afraid. Now they're asking you to trust yourself, trust your gut, right? Spirit's asking you to do that. Pay attention to how you feel about things. You may be more focused on how someone else feels about things because of how neurotic they could be or fearful. And you need and use this, navigate through how you feel about things so that you may feel balanced, so that you become a better person. Because you can't be any help to anyone if you're not in a place where you're saying, I'm good, I'm safe, I'm straight, I'm good. They're talking a lot about the partnerships that you have, and this partnership, especially with a person like this or people like this, is actually, it's creating obstacles, because then now you think that's they're stopping you, but now you're like, well, the path is clear, but now I have to stop to tell them that the path is clear, and I have to convince them that the path is clear, when you could have just kept soaring and going further. True love with the Seven of Cups and Three of Cups would tell me that your energy is being put or pushed into dreaming big. To remember the time before you were dealing with this individual or this type of energy, when you dreamed bigger. And wanting you to understand that a year ago, they almost want you to go back to that. Like last year, this is where you were versus where you are now. Next year, where do you want to be? This is the weekend to actually think about this. And they're showing that you've got to come from a place of just wanting to be happy or emotionally content. It's nothing more, nothing less. Not about having to, you don't have to prove that to anybody. You don't have to show them that's all I want. Just be that. Taking steps with the Two of Swords and Three of Pentacles. Your intention should be to avoid cooperating with that neurotic energy. If you are dealing with people who are just like, I just want to know, I just need to know, and they're just like, you're like, okay, you're spiraling, chill out. Spirit's asking you not to even deal, like they want you to avoid that person or avoid even having to accommodate that energy anymore, because it's holding you back, and it's causing you to create, it's creating an identity within you that you feel like you must prove yourself to them, not only proving to them that everything is okay, that but also proving that, hey, when dealing with me, everything's okay. Well, I have to keep reassuring you all the time that everything's okay. Now my identity is starting to be wrapped up in trying to show you that I'm trustworthy, and that's not where you what you're supposed to be doing right now. This person has to be able to comfort themselves here, and so Spirit wants to throw this out to you, that that is what you could be dealing with right now. They're wanting you to truly avoid trying to accommodate them in their fears. It's like they have to see it for themselves. They're just gonna have to see it for themselves, right? And don't allow them to pull at your heartstrings, because that's kind of where they're coming from. They're wanting to make you feel guilty about the things that they've gone through, and that may be a trauma bond that some of you may have with a person. Is that if you don't reassure them, you feel guilty. You feel like it's your responsibility to prove to them that things are okay. And Spirit wants you to kind of like get out of that energy. Okay, they want you to feel free, to have freedom, to know that the path is clear, that you feel that within yourself, that you know things are going to get better. And if they don't understand that and don't know that, that's the work they've got to do for themselves. I keep seeing the number 666, which may concern some people, but the number 666 is about reflection and about self-love, and it's also about they're wanting you to spend time on balancing yourself, getting yourself straight, making sure you're emotionally cool. Like you're good, you know where you're headed. Why do I have to turn around now and prove and have a PowerPoint presentation about what I'm trying to do? That's too much, right? You have to, they want you to be leading in your own self with optimism and self assurance. This person is putting a lot, I don't know who this is for, but someone's putting a lot of neurotic, nervous energy in your energy field, in your space, that you know, and it's causing a lot of ruckus, a lot of problems. So Spirit is asking you to avoid doing any of that. Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, if you don't know, it's okay. I don't know what to tell you, but I can't keep telling you it's going to be okay. I'm done. You could be dealing with a Cancer, another Cancer. How about that? Aries. We have Capricorn, main signs. The other signs that I see here is Leo and Sagittarius. So you could be a Cancer Leo cusp. You could also be dealing with the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. If you're not dealing with these signs, which you don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.